Okay, hello everyone. Okay, I am here with new topic once again. Okay, as we know, there are 8 planets in our solar system. In the 8 planet, Earth is only the planet which have the life. We see the lot of the animals, organisms on the Earth. We see the terrestrial animals, we see aquatic animals, we see aerial animals, we see the carnivorous animals, we see omnivorous animals, we see herbivorous animals. There are the lot of the organisms are present on Earth. Except these organisms, there are some organisms are present around us. They are known as microorganism or microbes. Today we are going to discuss about the microorganisms. Microorganisms as a friend and microorganism as an enemy also. Why I say the microorganisms are friends and also enemy? Today we are going to see these points in this unit. Okay, let's begin this. Myself, Maktumullah. Okay, first of all we see the microbes or the microorganisms are small in size, that they can't seen with our unaided eyes. It means directly we can't see this organism. Why? Because these are very small in size, but they are around us. We see the organisms right now around me. There are organisms around you, but we can't see with our naked eyes. Why? Because they are small, they are very small in their size. We can take some organism here, such as fungus. That we have observed that when you are going to expose the bread, that eating bread, for a day or 2 days, we see some greenish color on the bread. When we are going to see with the magnifying glasses, we see the small microorganisms are present on the bread. Means organism start to develop on bread, or you can take the chapati, or you can take on the rotis, the eatable things. If we have to see this organism, we are going to use an instrument named microscope. By microscope, we can able to see these microorganisms. Because of their small size, these organisms are known as microorganism or microbes. The words itself explain the structure of an organism. Micro means small, very small. Organism means living thing. Means the organism which are very small in their size, we can't see with the naked eyes, they are known as a microorganism. The microbes or the microorganisms are classified mainly here, that is in the algae, bacteria, fungi, protozoans and viruses. We are going to classify the microorganism in main five classification. One is the algae, another one is the bacteria, fungi, protozoans and virus. These are the classification of microbes, you can say, or microorganism, you can say. And next there is a virus. Virus is also a microorganism, but it is differ from other microorganism. Why? Because the virus lies between living and non-living things. I mean, when the virus get favorable condition or the favorable atmosphere, it will start to act as a living thing. When it doesn't get the favorable climate or favorable condition, it acts like a dead body. Here some of organism or the some of viruses causes the diseases. It means some of the diseases are caused by virus like polio, chickenpox, cold, influenza or flu. Here we can see there is a two picture below this explanation. That is, one is on your left hand side, that is the polio virus attacked for some children. When polio is attacked on the body, it starts to decompose the energy, or it is unable to disable the students in their organs like leg, hand. You can see the picture below here. Every child is handling the stick in their arms to walk. Another one picture you can see on your right hand side, that is the chickenpox. There is a small red dot or patches are seen on the body, that is affected by the chickenpox. And some of the viruses causes the dysentery, malaria, by the protozoas. The disease like dysentery and malaria are caused by protozoa. And tuberculosis are caused by bacteria. Means virus are the little bit different from the other microorganism. If we see this picture, there is the picture of algae, the picture of euglena, the picture of amoeba, the picture of paramecium. The first picture is a fungus. These are the structure of microorganisms. When we see with the help of a microscope, we can able to see their structure. These are the structure of that microorganism. Fungus, you can take algae, you can see the picture of algae, you can see the picture of euglena, you can see the picture of amoeba, you can see the picture of paramecium. When we are going to see with the help of a microscope, we are able to see the structure of a microorganism. Next, where do these microorganisms live? But clearly or in easy language, we can say that microorganism can live everywhere in the atmosphere. They can live in all type of environment. You can take the range from ice cold climate to hot spring. Means in every condition they can live. And you can take from desert to mercy land. You are familiar, in the desert there is a too hot climate present. You can take our summer season, it's already too hot. In these conditions also a microorganism can survive. And they can survive in mercy land also. It means in every condition or in every climatic condition, microorganism can survive and they can live for a long time. They also found in the body of animals including the human beings. We don't know that how many microorganisms are present in our hand, or they are present on our leg, they are present on our face skin. We are the host of a microorganism. We can say the animals are the host and the microorganism are the parasites. They can live in every condition, every favorable condition, or too hot condition, and in ice cold condition they can survive, and they will present on our body, inside the body. In not only the human beings, they are present on all animals. Next, friendly microorganism. Now we are going to see how they are friendly to us. We are going to use a lot of the microorganism for the various purposes. They are used in the preparation of a curd. You are very familiar to this example. Why? Because you many times saw your mom going to convert the milk into curd. Just she going to put the 2 drops of a curd in medium hot milk. She going to keep it a whole night or a whole day. After that we see milk is converted into curd. The milk converts into curd because of some microorganism. We prepare the bread with the help of a microorganism. We prepare the cake with the help of a microorganism. They can also used in the cleaning of the environment. For example, organic waste by bacteria. We are going to decompose organic waste with the help of a bacteria. We are going to prepare the fertilizer by using the microorganism. We clean our environment with the help of a microorganism. The microorganism decompose the dead animals in the soil. They decompose the dead animals into soil. We see the lot of the animals are dying on the road. They smell very badly for a few days. After few days, we are not going to see that animals on that site. Why? Because the organism which is present in the soil, they start to decompose the dead body in the soil. And bacteria are also used in the preparation of medicines. The medicine which we are consuming nowadays when we are suffer from the diseases, they are prepared by the bacteria. In agriculture, they are used to increase the soil fertility by mixing of nitrogen. We will going to discuss this point in this section. A microorganism very helpful in the agriculture field. Why? Because they are going to fix the nitrogen in the soil, which increase the fertility of the soil. In the many ways, we are going to take the use of a microorganism in a day-to-day life process. Okay, and the commercial use of a microorganism. Let us see. Microorganisms are used for the large scale production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid. we see the lot of the people are going to drink the alcohol and they are going to sleep on the road. You know that how alcohol is prepared? By using the microorganism, the alcohol is prepared. The wine, by the microorganism we are prepare the wine. By microorganism we prepare the acetic acid. We can take here, yeast is used for production of alcohol and wine. Yeast is the microorganism which is used in the production of alcohol and wine. Yeast converts the sugar into alcohol, or sugar is converted into alcohol by yeast. This is called as fermentation. The conversion of sugar into alcohol, the process is known as fermentation, which take place or lead by the microorganism called yeast. We can see the commercial use of a microorganism. In the medical field, in the agriculture field, in the commercial field, in every field, microorganisms are very helpful to us to produce new products like the alcohol, wine, acetic acid, and the sugar is converted into the alcohol by the yeast, that is known as the fermentation. It means microorganisms, they not only causes the diseases to our body, and even though they help us in many ways in day-to-day life activities. You see, your moms are going to prepare the idli. Before prepare the idli, they are going to mixture the rice and urd dal, and she will going to keep it whole night. Why? Because the microorganism, they start to develop in that, which they convert into the some other materials. They are able to convert some what you call the flour into the spongy way. As you see, the bread are the spongy, cake is the spongy. Microorganism help us in many ways. If we see in the medical field, the microorganism used in the medical field, you know that the source of medicine is the microorganism. The source of medicine is microorganism. Why? Because we are going to prepare the lot of the medicine with the help of a microorganism. Why? Because these microorganism or the medicine prepared by the microorganism stop or kill the diseases caused by other microorganism. We can see the poison is the poison of a treatment. Means the medicine which is prepared by the microorganism, which kill or stop the diseases caused by other microorganisms. Such medicines we called as antibodies. Antibodies like stereopetomycin, tetracycline, and the erythromycin are some common antibodies given to the patients. These are prepared by the microorganism. It means microorganism not only help in commercial way, they also help in medical field also. And we see the pathogens, diseases, method of infection, and the symptoms here. Pathogens nothing but these are the microorganism, disease causing microorganism. Protozoa, which causes malaria. The mode of infection through the Anopheles and the mosquitoes. The Anopheles is the name of a mosquito, that is the female mosquito which causes the malaria. shivering, symptoms are shivering, high fever over a long time. These are the symptoms of malaria. Bacteria which causes the cholera, tuberculosis. This the mode of infection is, or the method of infection is through water or food. If we drink the contaminated bacteria, contaminated water or the food, it may be cause the cholera. And tuberculosis will spread with the help of air and water droplets. When we sneeze, the water droplets come out from our nose and mouth, which are contaminated with the bacteria causing tuberculosis. The symptoms of cholera are vomiting, severe diarrhea. The symptoms of tuberculosis is coughing and the weight loss. Fungi, this is the pathogen which causes the ringworm and tinea. These diseases spread with the physical contact or sharing of a towel. In our home, we are going to share one towel for many persons. We should not do that. We have to use our personal towel to clean our body. And next one, it is spread with the help of physical contact, like sharing the towel. This is also when ringworm happens, the symptoms are the red itches, spotted on the skin. We see the red round patches on our body. When tinea happens, white patches are spotted on the skin. Pathogen like a virus causes the AIDS, immunodeficiency syndrome diseases. It caused by a HIV virus. Virus causes the common cold. Virus causes the hepatitis B. Virus causes the dengue fever. The mode of nutrition of AIDS is through the transfusion of contaminated blood from one person to the another person. When we come into the sexual contact with unknown person or multiple person, symptoms are crippled immune system and weight loss. Common cold, through air it will spread. Sores on throat, it means we feel like the burning sensation, there is a pain in our throat. Runny nose means continuously the mucus will come from the nose. Hepatitis B, it's spread with the blood transfusion from one person to the another person. Sharing of contaminated needles. If we share the needles, it means needles means the injection syringe needles if we share from one person to the another person, and the sharing of needle also causes the AIDS. Yellowish white, the symptoms are the yellowish white eyes. Sir, the pain, elbow, the rib cage, we feel the lot of the pain in this rib cage, in this area, chest area. Why? Because the rib cage are present in the chest. These are the pathogen and the disease name which caused by these pathogens, and the mode of or the method of infection, and there is a symptoms. So we have to be hygienic. Why? Because there are the lot of the microorganisms around us. We have to take care of ourselves. So we should not share our hygiene materials like the towel, brush, paste, inner wears, even the soap. We should not share with our friend and the family. Why? Because we don't know how they will attack us. Means the disease will come in our body. There are the lot of method of infections. We should take care of ourselves. And the important thing of this unit is that is the nitrogen cycle. If you see this picture, you come to know how the nitrogen cycle run in atmosphere. As we know, there is the 70% of nitrogen present in our atmosphere. The 70% of nitrogen is fixed by the lightning, and some percentage of nitrogen is fixed by the bacteria like the blue-green algae fix the atmospheric nitrogen. The nitrogen which is present in the atmosphere, that is fixed by the bacteria called blue-green algae and the bacteria. And further, if you see that bacteria is turns and fix the nitrogen into the nitrogenous compound, it means nitrogen element which is present in the atmosphere, that is converted into the nitrogenous compound by bacteria or by blue green algae, means nitrogen converted into nitrogenous compound, and nitrogenous compound is mixed with the soil which increase the fertility of the soil. The compound of nitrogen in the soil, it means the nitrogenous compound or the nitrogenous compound of a nitrogen is used in the soil to increase the fertility of the soil. And next, if we see on your right hand side box, the bacteria turns compounds of nitrogen into gaseous nitrogen. If the nitrogenous compound is present in the soil or in the atmosphere, the bacteria convert the nitrogenous compound into the gases. And again the nitrogen convert into nitrogenous gas convert into nitrogen, and the nitrogenous compound of nitrogen are utilized by the plants, animals which eat the plants, and nitrogenous waste from the excretion and dead decaying animals or the organic materials. If we see in the middle cycle, the compounds of nitrogenous in the soil utilized by the plants or uptake by plants, they use the nitrogenous compound to prepare their own food. Plants use the nitrogenous compound to prepare their own food. The plants eaten by the animals, and animals start to die. The nitrogenous waste from animals or the dead animals again converted into the nitrogenous compound with the help of bacteria. This is the cycle of nitrogen. First we see the nitrogen cycle, that is fixed by the lightning fixed nitrogen which converted into the compound of nitrogen in the soil. If we see the outer side of that cycle, the nitrogen fixing bacteria and blue-green algae fix the atmospheric nitrogen. That atmospheric nitrogen is converted into the nitrogenous compound with the help of bacteria. It is mixed with the soil. The nitrogenous compound which are present in the soil, they are utilized by the plants, and plants is eaten by the animals, and animals start to remove their waste product from their body and they will die. Again the nitrogenous compound or the nitrogenous waste mixed with the soil, and the nitrogenous compounds present in the soil are converted into the gaseous with the help of with the help of bacteria. Again the nitrogen is liberated into the atmosphere. This is the total cycle of a nitrogen cycle, which is run every day, every night, 24/7 in the atmosphere. Nitrogen is very helpful for all living organisms. Not only the human beings, not only the animals, nitrogen help in the agriculture field also. Nitrogen is converted into nitrogenous compound with the help of the bacteria. Again we see the use of a microorganism called bacteria. This is the explanation of that nitrogen cycle. Sorry, I told the 70% of nitrogen present in the atmosphere, that is 78% of nitrogen gas is present in the atmosphere. Nitrogen is the one of the essential, it means very needed constituent of all the living organism as the part of a protein in the chlorophyll. It is act as a protein in the chlorophyll, in the plant, in the nucleic acid, in the vitamin. Look here, nitrogen is very useful, very essential, very needed component. It is present in the chlorophyll, it present in the nucleic acid, and the nitrogen present in the vitamin. The atmospheric nitrogen can't be taken directly by the plant. Why? Because they can't absorb the nitrogen directly from the atmosphere, and even animals also, we can't going to inhale the nitrogen directly. Certain bacteria are present in the atmosphere, and there are blue algae present in the atmosphere or in the soil. They fix the nitrogen from the atmosphere and converted into the nitrogenous compound. The nitrogenous compound is used by the plants as well as the living beings. I hope you people will understand about the nitrogen cycle. It is a very simple. Okay, the points to be remembered, these are the very important points. Why? Because these fellows which we are going to see in the picture, these are the scientists which did lot of the experiments on the microorganism. First one is the Robert Koch. In 1876, he discovered the bacterium Bacillus anthracis, which causes the anthrax diseases. That is the bacteria which causes the anthrax diseases, discovered by the Robert Koch in year 1876. And second person is the Edward Jenner, discovered the vaccine for the smallpox in year 1798. And the third person, this is the Louis Pasteur, discovered the fermentation process in year 1857. That is the process of converting the sugar into alcohol, fermentation. Just we discussed it before few minutes. In year 1857, he discovered that process, means the fermentation process discovered by the Louis Pasteur. And the smallpox vaccine is discovered by the Edward Jenner, and the Robert Koch discovered the disease causing bacteria, that is the anthrax disease causing bacteria, that is known as the bacterium Bacillus anthracis. I hope you people understood about the microorganism, how they are friendly, how they are enemy, how they will use in our day-to-day life, or in which field we are going to use the lot of the microorganisms, in the commercial field, in the medical field. And we are going to prevent our food not to contaminate by these bacteria and viruses. If you saw your mom, that she will boil the milk before she store. Why? Because boiling process kill all the microorganism from the milk. We are going to keep the food items in the refrigerators. We are going to add a little bit salt to prevent some materials. I mean, there are the lot of process to prevent the food items from contamination. I hope you people are understood and you people are enjoyed this class. So thank you very much everyone. Please subscribe my channel and like my videos and share these videos with your friends and the family, so they will you invite them to this channel to get a lot of the knowledge. This is not only helpful for the high school student, this is also very helpful for the competitive exams. And so please subscribe, share and like my videos. Thank you very much. We meet once again in the next class. Okay.